Hi everybody, my name is Hannah and this is Pepper and Pine, and today I have a super easy and really delicious tomato soup recipe to share with you. These are all pantry ingredients, so it's a great go-to recipe when you're kind of low on other ingredients. The first thing I'm going to do is dice up this onion, and in the meantime I've got my soup pan on high, it's on the stove, and now I'm just going to add all of these onions to the pan as well as some grapeseed oil. This is just my go-to oil, but you could use anything. I'm going to go ahead and saute these for a few minutes. I want to kind of brown them. I did let them brown a little bit too much, so you will have to pay attention to them. Once that's nice and sauteed, I'm going to add my can of fire-roasted tomatoes. And I'm just going to let that get warmed up. My pan is still on high as I add my vegetable broth. Again, all of these things can be found at Trader Joe's. You can find more information down in the description box below. And the last thing we want to add is our creamy tomato soup. Now this is pretty thick, so adding that vegetable broth really kind of thins it out a little bit. Alright, so I'm just going to stir this a little bit and just let it simmer for 10 minutes or even longer. I'm also going to add a little bit of sea salt. You can add as much as you need to have it be the taste that you want. At this point, I'm going to reduce the temperature all the way down to the lowest. I don't want this boiling, I just want to heat it up on a low simmer. Next, I'm going to add a teaspoon of crushed garlic, and that's really delicious. You could definitely add more. I'm just going to stir it up a little bit. I'm also going to add about a half teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and this is completely optional. You could just add the salt, and actually you could also leave out the garlic as well. Alright, so 10 minutes later, it's all done. It's such a warming, delicious recipe. Now here are some optional things that you can add. 1 to 2 teaspoons of cream as well as some aged cheese. It really takes this simple tomato soup and just makes it so glamorous and delicious. I've also added a little bit of fresh thyme from my garden. All of these additions are definitely optional, but I really think that those details really makes this soup superb. It is so delicious. You're going to want to eat multiple servings. It's really warming, really filling, and really healthy. Alright, so if you want to check out some of the other recipes that I have on my channel, you can go ahead and tap on the screen right now. I've left a couple of playlists that might interest you, as well as one of my favorite recipes, which is pizza puffs. And if you want to see what we're eating on a daily basis, don't forget that you can find me on Instagram at Pepper and Pine.